How's it going today, everybody? My name's Ghostly, and welcome to episode 1 of a series I like to call My Builds. In this series, I will be explaining to you the build or mod setup that I use for any weapon or Warframe in the game. For today's My Builds video, I'm going to be covering the double-barreled shotgun known as the Tigris. The Tigris is a double-barreled shotgun and just so happens to be the weapon with the third highest damage in the game. The only thing that tops the Tigris is its two other variants known as the Tigris Prime and the Sancti Tigris. Tigris Prime is the strongest one, but the Sancti Tigris is the one I am shooting for personally. The Tigris also comes with a unique trigger type, which allows you to fire each shot independently, which is really useful for taking down multiple enemies that aren't right next to each other. Now that we've got all that useless information out the way, it's time to get on to the actual build. So the first mod I'm running is Point Blank. It's nothing special. I mean, you run this on any weapon you have anyway, any shotgun that you use, that is, because it's a shotgun only mod, and it's just free damage, 90% plus damage maxed out. So go ahead and go with that. It's no brainer. The next mod I'm running is Hell's Chamber. It gives you plus 120% multi-shot when maxed out. I have this in the one polarized slot that I have for the Tigris because I have formed it once, only once, not anymore. One Forma build so far. I'm gonna increase it more and I might make a part 2 to this video. But Hell's Chamber is a really good mod because it increases more than just one thing. A multi-shot from Hell's Chamber is a hella good mod. It takes up a lot of mod slots, so I do recommend polarizing a slot with the V polarity and using this mod because it increases a lot of stuff and makes it really strong. Now the Tigris's reload speed by default is pretty slow and it makes the weapon really hard to recommend. So I have many mods on here that increase reload speed. So the first mod I have for reload speed is Seeking Fury. It gives me plus 15% reload speed when maxed out, and some punch through, which is really useful because I'll shred through many enemies if they're running at me in a line or a group of them. I can just tear them apart. Now Seeking Fury is not the only reload speed improving mod that I have on the Tigris right now. I also have Chilling Reload, as you can see right here, which improves reload speed by 40%, which is a good bit maxed out, and it gives you plus 6% cold damage, which mixed with heat or fire damage gives you a lot of blast damage. Now the last reload speed mod I have on here is just strictly reload speed, no extra stuff. It's Tactical Pump. It's a basic mod. You just throw it on there. You always want to put this on any weapon you have, any shotgun that is, because it just improves your reload speed when you max it out. No big deal. It's great. So throw that on there with Chilling Reload and Seeking Fury and you are set. You have dropped your reload speed by a ton. You reload a lot faster now. Makes the Tigris way better because reload speed was the only complaint I had, but this improves it by a shit ton. So it's good now. Now the next mod I have equipped on the Tigris is Blaze. It gives me plus 60% damage and plus 60% heat when maxed out like I have it. Now like I stated before, the Tigris already has a really high damage output, like it's the third highest in the game. So just adding Blaze on there, it gives you heat damage, which combined with Chilling Reload gives you blast damage plus extra damage. You're doing a ton of damage overall. The last mod I have on here is Accelerated Blast. It's really useful because it's got 60% fire rate increase when you max the mod out. It's really useful because you only have 2 shots in the Tigris. It's a double barrel shotgun. So you have 2 shots to do what you need to do. So improving the fire rate along with the improved damage already, it allows you to do a lot of damage really quickly. So it really helps when you have like a horde of enemies or one really strong enemy because you can unload 2 shells really fast and usually kill them instantly. Now this build isn't the greatest Tigris build of all time, but it does get the job done. You can see in the background with the gameplay I have playing that you can do some pretty serious missions, even solo, with the Tigris. Now I've run a couple survival missions with one of my friends one time, and we got up to where we were fighting level 50, almost 60 enemies, and I was still able to kill things. I just had to shoot a little bit more. But with the reload speed increase, the damage increase, and the fire rate increase, it really doesn't become a problem until you start hitting level 60 enemies, and then it starts getting kind of, it starts struggling. Now keep in mind too that this is only a one Forma build. I've only polarized one slot on this Tigris. If I were to use more Forma on it and polarize the shit out of it and upgrade a lot more mods, it could be a hell of a lot stronger. I could kill a lot more things with it, and I could last a lot longer in survival missions as well. The reason I haven't done this though is because I am shooting for the Sancti Tigris and I am getting close, okay? I am getting really close to getting the Sancti Tigris, and once I'm there, I'll never touch the base Tigris again. Another thing I'm going to be shooting for as well is the Tigris Prime. I have a couple parts of that. I've got the barrel, and I don't remember what other part I have, but I do have the barrel, I know for sure. And I want to make a video comparing all 3 with the same build, if possible. I want to try it and see which one is like my favorite and which one's the best. But I mean, obviously the Tigris Prime is going to have the strongest damage overall, and it's going to be the best. But I'm going to see just do it for fun. Just compare all three, which one, like, compared to being how easy it is to get, whether it's worth it or not, and all that good shit, and just compare and see which one I like better personally. But if you would like me to make a part 2 to this video, increasing the amount of Forma I use, polarizing more slots, and using more mods, let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video though, click the like button, and if you want to see that video comparing all three, let me know as well. I'm down. I'm working on it. Now, this was my first Warframe video on the channel. I've been wanting to do this for like a week now since I uploaded that video about future channel plans, but I had a shit ton of schoolwork like the day after, and I got behind, and I've been really busy. I hadn't been able to make it till today. I would have had it done like next day. I could have uploaded the damn video, but I couldn't. So I'm just now getting around to it. I am working on a Trinity Prime video as well, but it's taking me a little bit to get some of the parts. I'm kind of stuck on the optics right now, but I am working on it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said before, I said all that other shit about liking the video. You know what to do. I know I don't like to beg for likes, but you know what to do. Follow me on Twitter for updates. I post a lot of shit there. Sometimes I go kind of inactive for a couple days, and then I start retweeting and tweeting a bunch of shit. So follow me on Twitter for updates about videos. If I disappear for like a week, I'll most likely tweet it about it. Anyway, it's been your boy Ghostly. Peace.